Good morning, everybody. My name is Jared Hoskins, and this is my screencast over the Kahoot application. I like Kahoot for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons is there are websites that already use Kahoot, and my kids already like using it for silly games that they play at home and silly games that they play in the classroom. So for me, that's one of the benefits of using Kahoot is it's a familiar format for most of my kids. What you're looking at here is just the basic home screen. I'm going to go into the creator though. I've created a small assessment just to kind of give you guys a overview of what it looks like when you create an assessment using Kahoot. So for my purposes, I've used we're getting into the earth sciences in the fourth grade. So I'm trying to use this class as I would actually use it in my own classroom. So this is our first little question, and it's four multiple choice questions, and you select the right answer. This is a terrace farm, and what's the purpose of a terrace farm? It protects the farm from erosion, protects the farm from insects, protects the farm from Bigfoot, protects the farm from sunlight, and clearly the correct answer is protect the farm from erosion. I like this application because you have different options here. If it's a higher level question, you can bring the point total up to 2,000, or you can bring it down to no points. I also like this option here to give kids more time to think about more difficult problems, or like this one that's just a multiple choice, you could set it down to 10 seconds. The next question is a different type, and it is a digital reveal. It slowly reveals the image. I like this because I think it's engaging for the kids, kind of trying to figure out what's coming up. And the answer here is lava. Magma is molten rock under the earth. This is molten rock on top of the earth. So this answer would be lava. The next question we have is just a basic true or false question, and straightforward. Is this true or false? This is an example of water erosion. False, it's in the desert. This is an example of wind erosion. Go on to the next question. It's a puzzle. I really like this one. It's kind of the higher level type stuff where I'm asking the kids put the layers in order from first form to last formed, and they've got to know that the bottom layer here of stone is the first form. Then a layer of sand comes in, then a layer of dirt, clay, and then the top layer would be the top soil. And finally, the other thing I like about this application is you can actually have kids answer a poll, do some self-assessing of where they are with the concepts. I think this is something that we move away from a lot. And in our formative assessments is not only, hey, are you getting the answers right, but how did you feel? Were you guessing on those answers? Were you guessing on those questions? Do you feel comfortable with the material? And I just gave them four easy options for, hey, how am I doing with this? The next step I would like to look at is the reports. At first, I was a little nervous about the reports, so I created some fake players and played the game myself. And they give you a bunch of different options, and as you go through, it's clear that the best way, I think, honestly, that the reports are going to help you is looking at overall concepts that you might need to reteach, or overall concepts you might need to go deeper on. But they do have breakdown of final scores. That's not very helpful at all. But this one, you can go in and find specifically, question per question, what kid got what answer correct. And if they didn't, what answer did they answer incorrectly? So this might help you with a little bit with small groups. And hey, these kids had the same misconception on this question. I'll go back out to the regular Kahoot. So overall, I enjoyed Kahoot as a quick formative assessment. I think that you could use it as before teaching a pre-assessment. You could use a quick one like I had there after one lesson, just to check in and see how kids are doing with the material. If you wanted to, you could go in and maybe use it for a summative assessment, but that was where my cons come in. The cons on this is the price. It's kind of costly for what it is. My second con is that it doesn't really go deep into. There's no question options that really allow you to explore. There's an open-ended question option here, but then you have to pay more money for it. And even the open-ended question, it's not a true open-ended question. It's like one word. It's a one-word fill-in-the-blank type answer. So that's overall how I feel about Kahoot. I think the reports could give you a quick hit. Hey, they got this concept, they didn't get this concept, and things that you might need to reteach in the future. But that was the other thing. I think to really get that good information, to get that deep understanding, I don't know if Kahoot's the right app. It'd be more of a quick check-in. How are you doing on surface level knowledge of the material? And anybody that has any recommendations for me on an online app that I could use to get into that deeper material, that would be great. But overall, it's fun. It's engaging when you play the game. When you play the game, it comes up on the whiteboard or whatever technology tool you have at your school, and all the kids can either have a iPad, a Chromebook out, and they can log in and check all that stuff. So it's very fast. It's very fast paced and easy access for the kids. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and have a good day.